All right, this week we have a question from George in San Francisco. George asks, what is the difference between cleaning and sanitizing in the kitchen?
That's a good question. We get asked that question a lot. It's cleaning really just gets food off the surface of your dishes. It gets any, it's done with soap and it cleans the dishes, but it doesn't sanitize them when we're just washing them. Sanitizing gets any bacteria or viruses, a lot of times things you can't see, is what's called the sanitizing. We're seeing a lot of that with COVID now, where people are washing their hands, but they're also, if you're doing hand hygiene, you should be using a sanitizing solution on your hands also. Yeah, sanitizing is, we want to do both. We want to clean and we want to sanitize, like we do all surfaces, but it's really important to do with our dishes.
So what about the dishwasher? Doesn't the dishwasher take care of everything?
If your dishwasher's working correctly, it should. The final rinse cycle needs to be up to, licensing says 170. The health department actually says 180, so we recommend and make sure your final rinse is getting up to 180. Now, a lot of people can get they'll buy a dishwasher at one of the big box stores, and it's about $50 cheaper than all the other ones, maybe even $100 cheaper. We need to be careful with those because they probably don't have the booster heater in. If you think about it, your water licensing will only let it get up to 120. You can have it higher if you put a sign up, and most people's water heaters are 110 to 120. So you need a booster heater in that dishwasher to get it up to the 180. You can tell actually when you open the door to your dishwasher as soon as it's done. There should be steam coming out of that dishwasher. If it's not, your dishwasher's not getting up to the final temperature. This is using the heat of the water to sanitize the dishes. Now, if the power goes out or your dishwasher's broken, you need to have a backup system. What's called the 3-compartment sink. But if you've got pots and pans that won't fit in the dishwasher, you need to use sanitize. You got to sanitize those. And if you don't have water up to 180 degrees, then we got to use a sanitizing solution.